Um. Okay, so let me ask you this: would you rather see me attempt to do it with my old other system, with the usual system there? Because I can do this. I just was hoping to make this quicker. Come on, let me know. I'll take her back to Black Mage if that's what you want. With Boris. I don't have Boris. Alright. Typically speaking, for end bosses and super bosses, I'll probably deviate from this just because it makes the fights much simpler, and these are already long series events, and I don't want the videos to be too long. Okay. Hello, Nuge.
Both Barreleye and Vegnagun belong to him now.
Shuyin.
I have a plan. Can't call it a smart one, though.
What's that?
He acts through another's body. Stop the body, and you stop him. I'll shoot Barreleye.
No.
His body will be useless, but if we're lucky, he won't die. Shuyin will abandon Barreleye, and then he'll come back for me.
What then?
I will die. My body has already been rigged. I'm taking Shuyin with me.
Nuge.
But you're our captain.
Exactly.
I don't like your plan. It sucks. Your plan is awful. Think about it. It's no different than what we did 2 years ago. We destroyed our own allies. We destroyed the Aeons who had fought together with us at our side. We didn't have a choice then. We believed that was the only way we could save Spira. Do you know what it felt like to watch them die? Right before my eyes. It was the only thing we could do. It was the only choice we had. I gave in, I accepted, I believed. I allowed it to be true. I thought I'd be able to go through with it without ever doubting myself. But it hurt so much.
Forgive us.
Everyone was so happy. Great job, Yuna. You did it. You saved us all. There were too many smiles to count. And I know that I was smiling too. But now, when I look back, the people who should be here aren't. The ones who should be smiling with me aren't here.
We had no choice.
We had no choice. always we had no choice. Those are our magic words. We repeat them to ourselves again and again, but you know, the magic never worked. The only thing we're left with is regret.
Yuna, I'm sorry.
No. I don't want this anymore. I don't want friends to die, or fade away. I don't want battles where we have to lose in order to win. Nuge, I know that what you say is what you mean to do. Give me your resolve. Believe in Yuna.
So you have a plan.
Light?
That's plan B. But before that... Hey, Riku. No matter how monstrous it looks, Vegnagun is still just a machina. So we can take it apart, right?
Yeah, maybe?
You never used to be the think before you act type. What gives?
LeBlanc.
And I never was the wait like a good girl type, isn't that right, Nuji?
Vegnagun can be destroyed. Apsapaza, you better believe it. Wanna know why?
'Cause people built it.
Right! Everyone! It looks like we can stop that thing after all.
Now it's pissed!
Witless little widget, isn't it?
What about Shuyin?
Plan B.
Oh?
Love.
Lupo.
The ultimate illusion.
It'll work. I've come this far to bring Len's feelings to Shuyin. I'm not stopping now.
The power of love conquers all. So romantic. Count me in.
Look!
That's right, run away. Hello, Vegnagun. You look like a very thrilling monster. Very thrilling monster of a machine. Okay, so J.R. Tate, I don't want to say you should need to get a capture card, but I gotta tell you, I'm really happy with the one I got. I got the Elgato Game Capture HD60. Give me some issues streaming FF9 on my PlayStation 3, but I think that's probably because of the fact that they use the splitter to get around the
It's just bluffing.
Thingmo, but also
This
it
relic's
was an
getting
emulator
rusty.
on there.
Yuna, you have your friends.
If we all attack at once, we can do this. We need to split up.
Leave the legs to us.
We've got the torso.
Guess that leaves the tail.
Alright, let's go get some tail.
Okay, let's go!
Hello, Lilith.
See you later.
12 or 19? 19. I had $200 to throw at a hobby. It was probably not the best purchase ever to do for it, but fuck it, I don't care. I had the money, I was like, why not? Hello, Tail. You look very giant. Literally all you have to do is crush me. Or swipe me off.
Ready? Let's kick some tail!
Don't be afraid, Yuna. Your friends are your strength.
Let's throw up and protect. Ow, that hurt. Son of a bitch. Ow. I'm afraid as fuck all. Oh, no, 12th. I'm probably going to start next weekend. I made my second mirror last night. I'm not even paying attention anymore. That's not good. Damn it. Should probably have been paying attention. Yeah, sorry, I misread your question, Lilith. Yeah, we're gonna go on the 12th. That's when I'll be starting. You don't have to be there for the first episode though, so if you want to just be there for the 19th, that'd be fine too.
What's next?
Uni, they're in trouble!
Get their butts kicked.
Boss, let's get the heck out of here.
You want to get the heal?
You can heal us when we get home.
Come on!
Yes, let's run towards them. Give me a chance to res my healer though. Perfect. Yeah. Guess I can only get down over here. Alright. That's the way it's gotta be then. Can I run along its tail? That'd be funny. Yes, thank you very much. Time to jump up. And again. And again. Alright, my foot is kicking these guys' butts.
I'll let you have this one. I'm going to go cheer Nuji on. Got it! LeBlanc never stood a chance against this thing.
Well, we've got
I don't know about that.
Save the jokes for later.
Oh, Becky. Can't hit the other nodes.
So, did we get it?
Sure looks that way.
That was fast. Alright. Tail way worse than that. Alright, love.
Look!
I'm going.
I go across here? I don't know if I can. Let me find out. Okay, good. Ow, cat. Seriously. Cat just jabbed me with her claws. Little jerk. Oh, there they are again. Lagging behind as usual.
Please. Help the boss.
The Gullwings are on it!
It's a relevant thing to ask, though, because I'm going to anyway. Like, we want to defeat this thing.
This thing just keeps on ticking.
We'll finish it.
Do it.
It's so big! Woohoo! No more climbing!
Could you please focus?
This time the legs are just a distraction. You know where to strike.
There we go. Alright.
Forget the small parts. Go for the core. The core's your target.
Well, yes, I realized that, but I gotta take out the bulwarks first, I think. Did I protect or shell up already? I don't remember which one I just cast. Let's cast protect. Didn't miss. Well,
We did it!
get packed, Vegnagun.
Where's Shuyin?
My cat is lying on a footstool beside me, just staring at me. Occasionally reaching up and trying to pull stuff off my desk.
What now?
Maybe we're finished?
Finished indeed.
Barreleye!
All of Spira is finished.
He's got a plan B too!
He's panicking. Yuna, end it now.
This is it, everybody! Stay focused!
Is that Jack speaking? Sounds like the voice actor for Jack. Or Orin, actually. Yeah, actually something like Orin. Alright, there, Vegnagun. Well, I can see why they call you Gun now, Vegnagun. Well, if Shinra really did come from FF10's Spira, then maybe that's where they got the idea for the Sister Ray.
Can't end like this.
I'm getting ticked off!
Come, Vegnagun. Let us purge this repulsive world.
Palette of Moors. Oh, there's an FC and not an FC, a guild on Final Fantasy or on Ragnarok named Palette of Moors. I didn't like any of the members though; they were all jerks.
End now begins.
Okay, what is this? You know, I should have cast some kind of shell on my party. I feel like, oh, this is ultimate. Son of a bitch. It's gonna hurt, isn't it? That was not too bad. Not that I can't heal through in the next few moments.
Vegnagun fires, it's all over. You have to stop it now. There is no overtime.
Yuna, Riku, Pain. This is your time. You must defend it.
Is this thing finally out of juice?
Maybe
Yeah.
listen.
Yeah, let's talk to Shuyin.
FF12 had a lot of, or FF12. FF12 is awesome. I love FF12. But FF10 too had a lot of good things it brought to the series.
Shuyin.
Len.
There's something I must tell you. Words left unspoken for 1,000 years. I love you. And I'm grateful that you stayed with me until the end.
But I couldn't save you.
It doesn't matter. Please, don't go on grieving alone. Rest.
We can finally fade together. No.
Wait!
You are not Len!
Alright.
You just don't get it, do you?
It's no good. He's not listening.
Shuyin, please stop this!
End his cheap tricks.
That. I wonder if I can power break it. Probably not,
Vanish
but
with the
I'm gonna
rest
try.
of Spira.
Terror of Xanarkand. This is Tidus's Blitz Ace, and he's gonna kick a spike football at me, you sack of shit.
only ones who can stop him.
Yeah, I figured he might be guarded.
Stay focused.
Uni? Shuyin.
It's an excellent question, J.I. Tate.
Shuyin.
She seems to have forgotten that.
Don't try to tell me you understand. Len? Len.
Hi there.
1,000 years, and this moment is all we get?
This moment's enough. I don't need anything else. Just knowing how you feel is enough. Shuyin, let's end this. Let's go home.
Can we?
That was all 1,000 years ago. We've come too far to look back now. Rest, Shuyin. Rest with me. Let's go. I have a new song for you. Thank you.
Yeah, chapter 5 complete.
Once my friends and I dreamed of flying. We would sail a ship with me as its captain. In time, I became that captain. I found a new ship with new friends. My ship was the Youth League.
Others chose a different captain. Their boat was New Yevon.
You know, I realize I'm like a lot of you people. We want a captain, and we want a ship to ride, but more important than that, really, we all want to ride together.
There are some things you can't do alone. But they become easy with friends beside you.
This was the lesson that we learned when we launched those ships.
It was power. And we misused that power. We turned our friends and followers against each other.
Forgive us.
Somehow we forgot. There's a much larger ship out there. One we've been riding ever since we were born. That ship is Spira.
No one knows just where our voyage will lead us. But we do know one thing. One way or another, we will get by. We'll go on living. The calm will continue.
Just one more thing. We all owe thanks to a very special lady. Yeah, you all know who I'm talking about. We really hope that she could be here today.
It's time for me to go home.
She left a message. She said she's going home. So farewell, but not goodbye. See you next time, kids. Yeah!
Did we really have to leave like that? Just think of the party we're missing!
I think we party enough, don't you?
Brother! Higher! Brother! Faster! I can't hear you!
So much has happened, and I'm sure it's only the beginning. Through the smiles and tears, through the anger and the laughter that follows, I know that I'll keep changing. This is my story. It'll be a good one.
It was a terrifying smile there.
It all began when I saw this sphere.
Okay, so I did not get the 100% ending there. I missed a few things at the start. Like, for example, I didn't talk to Yuna Moogle, or Moogle Yuna. I didn't do the Calm Lands advertising campaign for Argent Ink or the other one. So I said, screw it. I have another file currently saved with all of the side story stuff I still need to do. I'll come back and do that later, like I'm doing with the other Final Fantasy games. and I will get a 100% ending for you guys to see. That said, if you want to see it, just go to YouTube and look it up, because, yeah. Because the 100% ending is just an extra scene on the end that leads into what I'm going to talk about here next. So I apologize for spoiling it, but here he goes. The 100% ending is basically Tidus comes back. Which is funny, because then they wrote a book in Japan, which is completely messed up. Like, Tidus and Yuna are fighting or something, and they're not getting along all that well 2 years from now, and they go to Besaid, a storm happens or some shit, and Yuna finds Tidus on a boat, and the boat ends up going out to the sea, and they crash land on an island that looks exactly like Besaid, but there's nothing there but a couple statues and this weird woman. And Tidus finds a blitz ball on the beach, and he runs up and kicks it, it explodes and kills him because it's a bomb. And Yuna wishes for him to come back, and the Faith grant her wish and bring him back as a dream again. And she can't tell him, so he thinks he's real. And it's just really screwed up. I'll come back and do them later. I'm not going to do last mission or anything. I don't care about that. Like, I went back to FF1 because I played that probably a year ago now on stream, and I was recording all the super bosses or post-game bosses. You can see them on my YouTube channel. Now I'm working on getting my FF2 game back to where it was, because I accidentally saved over it with the Soul of Rebirth file. Stupid now that I think about it. But then again, I didn't have plans to go back and fight super bosses back then. Either way, so I can fight the super bosses in that, and then I'm going to go do that in 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe Crisis Core, I haven't decided yet. I don't think there's any super bosses in Dirge of Cerberus. I could be wrong on that. But you never know. I'll have to look that up. But I'm happy that I got to do this again. This is only the second time I've ever actually beat this game, so I think I did pretty well given that. I did use my strategy guide for the first time ever in this playthrough because I just wanted to make it faster. Hey, Josh Gomez and Rick Gomez played Caroline and Gibble. I wonder if they're brothers or cousins or something. Yes. Kimmy E. I think what people were so off-put with but in this game is just how Charlie's Angels / off-putting and weird and silly the game was at the beginning. It does get a little more serious as the game goes on, but it maintains its silly outlook for a good portion of it. And there's a lot of stuff that people view as useless in the side quests, but most of the side quests in this do get you something that's fairly useful. Like all the garment grids have a decent application if you want to use them. Hell, they even give you a garment grid that allows you to do a level 1 playthrough that gets you 0 EXP. was a very silly game from the output, and they just had to give it a chance. Like when I first played it, I thought it was okay. It wasn't that great, and like I said in my last stream, my brother kind of broke my discs on me, so I never got to play it all the way through. Then the HD remake came out, and I played it then. My cat tearing through the house. Apparently the credits are a block scene. Interesting. Well, I'm sorry. I watched the credits to give thanks to the people who made the game for us. It's the only polite thing to do. Come on. Story completed 91%. Creatures completed 1%. That's right. I only did 1% of this Fiend Tales because of that. Ow, my back. That hurts. Anyway, so 91% despite missing some stuff. I mean, there's some stuff that I could have done in this playthrough, just didn't bother, so that shit could be closer to 95%, I guess. Maybe even higher than that, because the stuff I missed at the beginning. Either way. Yeah, because I got like 4 chapter mission completes that I could actually do. Either way, I'll be back eventually with this game to get the 100% ending for everyone to view. I know I can do it because the stuff that's there isn't that hard. So, thank you for viewing, everyone. Oh, New Game Plus. Play through the game again using all the gestures and items you've collected and all the abilities you've learned. Find and complete missions you may have missed and write a whole new story. There you go. Okay. So, again, thank you everyone. I will see you later. I'll be back on Sunday, since the next game chronologically is Final Fantasy XI, at least from the numericals perspective. And well, I've already started that. That's Silly and I do a Wii Play of that at 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. on Sundays. So stop by for that if you're interested. But on Monday, I'll be starting Final Fantasy XII. So, yeah, stop by and see that. Have a good one. See you later.